God damn it, these stupid characters again. These dumbass little kids in the last episode as well. I guess they're basically part of the main cast now. This is about the third episode they've been in. Oh, I hated the episode with with like a high rating. This has got a 6.7. So this is gonna be great. No. And so they're entering a talent show, and that's the plot. It's a talent show episode. So this is okay. This is just gonna be that Jimmy Neutron episode, except without the funny jokes, interesting characters. We only came in 7th place. We came in 9th place. There were only 7 acts. Is it just gonna be that? It's just gonna be that. That last episode was just so bad. So bad. And so boring and so nothing. I don't know. I just hope this one, honestly, I just hope this one is just so bad it's good. Or so bad it's funny at least. No. What are they, camping? Wow, that's great. Clubhouse.
That's when I was your age.
So they do age. Like, it's so unclear. And it's gonna fall apart. I hate her voice so much. For getting crushed to death by shrapnel. I hope that's the end result. Yeah, this is just nothing. Why do I do this to myself? I just like torturing myself. I don't know why. Ugh. It's like, the cringe. It's so weird how they use their mouths as hands. Just looks so weird. What just looks so weird when they use their mouths as hands? Oh, okay, so her talent's gonna be skateboarding? Or is that supposed to be a scooter? I guess it's a scooter. You know, I haven't seen someone ride a scooter in a long time. Only thing I've ever seen someone ride is like a what's it called, a bike or a skateboard. Wait, her name is Scootaloo? Ugh. Also, her talent's building. Okay, and she's gonna sing. Ugh. Okay, so 3 just unrelated talents, and that's what... Ugh. I mean, I cringe at this, but this is kind of like what kids do. They just do silly shit like this. So I guess it makes sense. But why would adults obsess over this? This is what I don't get.
And your talent!
I think that was supposed to be like so bad compared to the other ones, but they're all so bad. So even the one that's supposed to be bad just sounds just as bad. The window is so weird. It looks like it's closed. Wait, no, I think that window is closed. The glass is just missing. Or at least that's what it looks like. Is that just like an animation error? You can tell how boring this is, because there's so many animation errors in like Star and some in Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty. But when I watch those shows, I don't even notice them, because it's so hard to notice them, because there's just so much going on. This is just so stupid and boring. I just notice every little mistake they make. Yes, I needed 3 close-ups of the other asses. That was very necessary. 1 wide shot with all of them wouldn't have been enough. This is definitely the least bad part of the episode though, because no one's talking. What the hell are those squares? What is that supposed to be? Like a cake batter? I don't know. What, is this a magic show? No? Art thing? Oh, hair salon. I did not need another stupid... Ugh. I'm assuming they're just gonna get them by the end. Because this is the 3rd episode that's been about them getting their stupid ass marks. Was this mind reading? What kind of game is this? Is this supposed to be like a game? What is this? This has gotta be the weirdest montage I've ever seen. But weird in a boring way. Did they just reuse that animation 3 times? I think they did. I can't really blame the animators for reusing shit on this show though. This is just so stupid. Okay. It's kind of like, I don't know, semi-creative with how they're like showing the scenes that are just, I don't know. Like, I feel like there's a lot more boring ways you could have done this kind of montage. It's going on for quite long, though. And now they're gonna start talking again. Oh, Spike hasn't been in episodes for a while. The talent show, really? So how's the one that builds, how's she gonna, like, do a talent? Because the one can sing, the other one can do the scooter. But then what's the one that builds? I guess she could paint something? Ugh. It's just pure cringe. It's not even like the good kind of cringe, like Minecon cringe. That shit is so good.
Do you even lift, brah?
No, YOLO.
Alright, thank you.
Dedicated wham. That's such a good clip. This is just pain. This isn't the good kind of pain. This is the just, ugh.
What do you think they're up to?
I don't know if I want to find out. Why did they hang that, like, map of shame? Like, the map of all the places they failed at. Why would you hang that on the wall? Oh no, she can't do it. I don't really have much to say. It just seems like little kids doing dumb little kid things, which, yeah, makes sense. It makes sense for, a show for dumb little kids to be about dumb little kids doing dumb little kid things. This is just the epitome of a baby show. What could anyone possibly get out of this unless they're like 5 years old?
Eat the, food like
0 out of 10. You suck at singing. This is boring.
use our stomachs to digest ya? These are,
Bad.
that's so awesome.
No, it's not. Fuck you. Oh no, fabric. Oh no. Who cares? Not me. So are they all just doing like things they're bad at but they want to do them? They're doing the things they feel like they want to do instead of the things they're good at. Instead they're all screwing each other over, basically. You got the tail. So stupid.
Just around the corner. I wonder how the fillies are doing.
Yeah, let me just talk to myself like people normally do.
Let's sing the chorus again.
Yep, slowly back away. Slowly back away. Oh, no. Why would you say yes? Just say no.
Speechless.
That's for sure. Ugh, so stupid. But then again, they're just dumb kids doing dumb kid things. That's the exact kind of thing you would expect from kids, right? So why is she so concerned that they're just gonna embarrass themselves? Ugh, those stupid people. I don't even know what they're supposed to be. What are these costumes?
My Little Ponies.
Why are they? What? Why are they referring to them like that? Like, why? It doesn't make sense. Why would she say My Little Ponies? Like, they're not hers. They're her friends' sister's friends. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. What? My ears have never felt such pain. I wonder how low the guy, whoever was playing that guitar, how low do you have to get in life that you end up playing guitar for My Little Pony? Fucking... What chain of events has to go wrong in your life for you to end up in that position? Oh my god, it's so bad. I know it's supposed to be bad, but like, this is just what kids would do. Like, I don't get why this is like, they're acting like this is a huge issue. This is exactly the kind of thing I would expect from little kids doing something like this. Like, I don't know. I don't have a problem with this. It's just fucking stupid. This is for little babies. This is just so for little babies. Why are there... Why do grown men like this? It's just dumb. I'm just repeating myself at this point. I don't know. Honestly, I thought they were all gonna cheer and just be like, oh wow, it was so good. And then they all just laugh in their faces. What, are they gonna win the comedy award? Also, what kind of a scumbag audience would laugh at a group of little kids? What, because they're the only magic act? But yeah, like, what kind of screwed up scumbag audience just laughs at little kids like that? That are clearly trying so hard to, like, do their thing. That's so screwed up. Are they... They don't even show that there's other acts. There's just these 3 acts. What, so there was only 3 acts, so they all win an award? What? It wasn't even a good comedy act. It was just so dumb. It wasn't even funny. It was just the audience laughing at them was funny. So they just stripped down all their clothes. Okay, wait, that's weird. Why would she say congratulations, ponies? Because that's like saying congratulations, humans. Hello, my fellow humans. Like, no one says that. I guess you say congratulations, everybody. But that's like a, I don't know. Nope.
Weren't we funny? One day.
The hell? What does she mean, one day? So this didn't really go where I thought it would go. I thought it was gonna be like, they're all gonna try to perform together, but then they're just gonna like fight each other for who gets to do what is most important. I don't know. What am I saying? I thought they were gonna like fight who needs to be in the spotlight and all that, but it was just them being stupid. This was framed really weird. Like, okay, so the plot. So the stupid little kids are still trying to start trying to earn their marks or whatever. But like, it's really weird. Like, okay, and then it shows each of them has a specific talent, but then so then they're like gonna go to this talent show, but then instead of each of them doing their best talent, they each do a different one for no reason, and then their performance is just terrible. But then so they feel bad because their entire audience laughs at them because it was that bad. Then they win they win the best comedy award. That's the episode. I don't like. It was really weird because it was almost framed like what these kids were doing was bad, but like yeah, it was bad, but like that's what kids do. Like kids they just do stupid, silly things. That's just what kids are. I don't know why it just felt like they were framing it as if what they were doing was a bad thing, as if like all the other characters, like the adult characters, like, oh no, they shouldn't be doing that. That's a bad thing. But no, just like, what's wrong with dumb kids just doing dumb kid things? Like, I don't know, it just felt very weird that they were like phrasing it like that. And in the end, they're just like, I guess they're just like, it's fine, just do whatever. I don't know. Yeah, really, really weird. And again, I mean, I can completely see why a little kid would like this. This is exactly like what little kids would do. They just, like, you put three little kids who are friends in a talent show, this is the kind of thing they would do. They'd have cobbled together garbage with terrible singing and ridiculous costumes, and then this is what they do. But like, it's still stupid. It's still not entertaining for little kids, sure, but like, that's not why I'm watching this. Because I want to know why adults like this. But I can't think of a single reason. Why would anyone? How can anyone look at that who's older than like 5 years old? How can anyone look at that and be like, wow, this is a good episode. I enjoyed this. Like, how can you possibly do that? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. As far as a rating, I don't know. This felt kind of like realistic almost as far as how kids act. So I don't know. But I still hated it. It was still boring. There was a few funny moments. I'll give this a 3.5 out of 10. There's a couple points where I laughed because there was something kind of funny happening, like when the entire audience just like, okay, that's another thing. The entire audience just laughs at these kids who are clearly trying so hard to like be cool or whatever. And that's screwed up. Like, what kind of scumbag audience does that? Like, if you went, because they framed it as if it was like an elementary school talent show. If you had like a kid and then you go to their talent show and then these other three kids that you don't know, they just do some ridiculous thing that is embarrassing, you wouldn't laugh at them. Like, that's, what kind of person just laughs at kids like directly? Like, it's one thing to laugh at kids being stupid, but it's another thing entirely to do it to their face, and the entire audience does that. Like, that's screwed up. I mean, it's just played for laughs, but like, I don't know, that didn't feel right. Yeah, that was wrong. Why did they do that? I don't know. Another shit episode for this shit show of shit shows. Shit.